Today, we are talking about AI coding, and we are going to talk about something that has taken the internet by the storm. It's called Lovable. For those of you who don't know Lovable, it is an AI-based website or an app development platform which can help you build real-time applications using just simple prompts and a bit of integrations for database and deployment. For beginners, it is a pretty easy tool to use. Just start typing a prompt, keep fixing errors and things, and finally build your app. Except there are few technical elements that are involved. For example, there is a Supabase integration required for web apps and dynamic content, which you have to configure. The other is hosting your app on a custom domain, for which you have to map your DNS servers from the provider. But trust me, these operations are also quite easy one-click operations in Lovable, as I will explain in this video. Now let me show you a demo of the platform and a simple app that we will make using few prompts. Let's go step by step in this video. So let us start this video with the main website of Lovable. This is the main homepage, which is lovable.dev, where you will see they talk about the core proposition. Lovable helps us build apps and websites without coding by just using simple prompts. If you scroll below, you will be able to see community templates for inspiration as well as even reuse into a new project. These templates are categorized into internal tools, website, personal consumer apps, business apps, and prototypes. Let us check one app out of this list. I have opened this app called Billify Generator here. As you can see, this seems like an invoice generator app for businesses. There are few templates here to choose from. Now, I am going to enter some details on this form and see what invoice we are about to generate. Let me fill some dummy information just to test the functionality of the product. Now, as I click on any template, we can see the invoice is built from the data that is entered. We should be also able to download this as a PDF. Let's try that. And yes, it works. We can get a full PDF invoice generated here. There is also a launched menu on the Lovable website. Here you can find the apps that are built on Lovable. Let us look into a business software. Check out this app on my screen right now. This is a GST billing software that looks like a complete complex finance and billing solution to me. There is a neat dashboard alongside many features such as user management, adding new products and services, billing, reports, expense, purchase, and more. There is also a whole lot of settings that we can see in this app. There are many designer websites built on Lovable as well. Check out this website called The Consciousness Engine. I really love the way user has built this on top of a neon-laced, gamified look. Now, if you want to start learning to build something on Lovable, I recommend you go to the templates first. Open up a template you like and click on the Remix button on the top right. And then it will directly open up in the chat editor platform, where you can keep requesting for as many changes and customization you want. One very important thing though, if you are building apps that requires a backend and database, you would need to connect it to Supabase. Once this is connected, you are on your way to get a published full-stack app with both backend and frontend. Now let's talk about Supabase. Supabase is your all-in-one full-stack backend, database, and authentication system that you can connect to your frontend very easily. Lovable has got a very strong integration with Supabase. In fact, when you start building anything on Lovable, the best practice is to integrate Supabase in the first step itself, as we will see. Supabase has both a free tier and paid version as well. For most of your early projects, a free version generously provides you with 2 projects. I suggest you start with that only and then upgrade when you want to scale. Now, before we move on to building a real app on Lovable, let's quickly talk about something called Mobbin. Treat Mobbin as an online design library for websites, web apps, and mobile apps. Mobbin provides inspiration to creators to look at the existing design patterns and screens of some very famous web apps and websites. Designers can go through flows, screenshots of the apps, and even UI elements. It is reasonably priced for both annual and quarterly plans for 800 rupees and 1200 rupees per month. Now, the first step in my rulebook is to get an inspirational design or an image or asset that matches what we want to build. To gain inspiration for an app that I am about to build on Lovable, I am using Mobbin. I am already subscribed to their Pro Quarterly plan and have access to all app screenshots for now. Now I intend to build a CRM for this demo, and one of my favorite products is Clay CRM, which I can find on Mobbin easily. As I open Clay on Mobbin and navigate through screenshots, I pick the one that is best suited for my inspiration. I chose this because I would want AI to crawl through the colors and fonts used here for my app. I save this on my desktop and will use it in Lovable. Next step is to set up Supabase project before we start building on Lovable. It is quite straightforward and easy to do that. Just go to supabase.com and sign up for a new account and then sign in. Once inside, you need to set up a new organization like this and then click to create a new project inside the organization. You would need to set a password for database for a new project. Once you do all that, you will go to the project dashboard, and it's all done for Supabase for now. Please note that you don't need to connect to Supabase as a mandatory step. For normal landing pages and websites that are static, you don't need a Supabase connection. Now, to start a web app project in Lovable, all you need to do is type in the empty text field box on the main page. But before that, click on the Supabase and click on Add Organization and authenticate Lovable for your Supabase account. Once you do that, you would be able to see the new project you created under your organization, and you click on that to be selected for this project. Now let us start building something. Let us build a customer relationship management app as inspired by Clay. Let us say that we need to create a CRM app that does the following: adds and manage leads via a lead journey pipeline. But wait, before that, we forgot to include the design inspiration image. Attach the Clay dashboard downloaded from Mobbin here in attachments. And now, let's restart it fresh. We will build a CRM app that will help us create new prospects, manage them via a lead management journey, track the deliverables such as follow-up tasks, invoices, tracking of payments, and more. Let's also add some more stuff we want. And then finally, call out that we really want the UI to be inspired from Clay image as attached. Once done, we press the upper arrow button for Lovable to spin off our product. You can see the preview of the app as it is spinned off in Lovable Front-End Builder. You can change the name of the project as per your liking. It will take some time for Lovable to create your V0 version of the app. In our case, it is still spinning up. As you can see, we have now got our app ready. We will sign up using a real email address and any dummy details for name and other things. Once done, Supabase will send a link on that email to verify. I have verified the same on my phone, so you can't see it here. Once verified, you can sign into your app like this. We can see the initial version is there, but with a lot of errors. This is quite usual, so don't give up yet. You can see the UI is broken on left as the hover action displays the menu, but the original state of the page is hiding it. This is because the original font color is lighter in shade. Let's ask Lovable to fix it. As you can see, we asked Lovable for a quick fix for the error we observed. It will take some time to apply the changes on the code itself. You can keep adding further requests and keep building your product. This is going to be a massively iterating assignment for a newbie. We really recommend that we should not spin off very complex and sophisticated apps via Lovable. The reason is that for AI, it will take a lot of deep thinking, context building, and will leverage real-time coding best practices. On top of that, there is a credit limit for Lovable. Right now, I am using the monthly plan for Lovable, and my credits have already been exhausted, as I used many requests for my previous apps as well. Let's look into the pricing section of Lovable. It starts from $25 per month, where it gives you 100 credits. Just so as to speak in terms of number of requests. Typically, each build request for a feature may run from 1 to 6 credits per request. That means if on an average you do 15 to 18 requests on your app, you have already exhausted all your credits. And it gets frustrating when Lovable doesn't deliver as per your exact request. The best strategy is to build the initial front end of your MVP on Lovable and then use other AI tools such as Claude Code, Cursor, or Windsurf for your complete product. Now back to our product. As you can see, we have got our app built. You may ignore this screen if you get. You can publish your app using the Publish button on top right. Once done, you can find the URL for your app on the top right. You can also do custom URLs here if you're on paid plan. You may open your app in a new window and test it out. And voila, it works in our case.
So this was Lovable, a truly remarkable and productive platform for innovators and builders out there. Now, as I mentioned in the demo, the biggest downside of Lovable is the pricing. It is starting at $25 per month for 100 credits, which will be consumed pretty fast for real web apps. And trust me, the free plan does no justice towards your goals, as you will only be able to make a hobby page in it. Also, once you publish a site directly on Lovable platform, you are then captive to the platform itself. But if you're a bit tech smart, you can pull out the code repo to your GitHub account. You may then host your application on, say, Versal or AWS. However, this tool is perfect for the busy entrepreneurs, marketing professionals, and even hobbyists who have an idea for an app or a website, and they want to test the viability of the product with their early users. You can run your app on Lovable for a few months and gather your early user feedback. After that, you can get it developed by professionals as you are more confident on the next steps. Also, there are many other tools like Lovable that will allow you to do vibe coding for a much lesser costs. But for that, you need to have a bit higher tech smart quotient. We will talk about those tools in our upcoming videos. Now, I am really excited to know more about your upcoming project or an existing product on Lovable. Do share in the comments, and I will follow through the same. Also, like and subscribe the channel, as that will really motivate me to build better content on technology and innovations for all my viewers. Thank you very much for tuning in. See you in next video with something new.